Abusia for Mama Kwababa channel so I hire daily update TV. Mr. Send now join my channel so I be like video, no share video, no subscribe channel and set a video be up on team be on so Kelvin when you be share. And update time the Brahman say Kevin Taylor show nowadays in Sembi Betuja say Mahama na aposti in Sembi atone channel so say 2024 election year by say moto abanama no na wonya abana ndwumakuo bia baumia ene nanado oma biebie no Ghana manmu ha omde wia Ghana fo sika no oba sa ndwumakuo ni nyina obegu ni nyina na wa year improvement like wa year development wa year some biebie ndwuma ebeboa ama Ghana hano emu nyoma ayefu na ndwuma nso abama yen youth na ba no yen so yenya ndwuma ni bi aye na ansoa Kevin Taylor na ka say Mahama no onye obi a oka asema omba mbeye te say de omo a omo ho yi say be kan yenye Mahama de oka obeba beye nantino obia enhwe no ntoma John Dramani Mahama na oba bibia waka bia obeba beye ne pepe se de oka na ntino momenko ne nkwoti audio
John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, very, very important. Also recently, Okansemi, and this was just in 2023, November, last year, or say Mahama list Ministries he will scrap as part of economic recovery if he wins 2024. John Dramani Mahama swakasa or say Ghana for through Onyankopon editumi eshen in semwa. Obe make sure say there are some institutions bi anase ministries bi a Nana Addo Akufo Addo ene ba womiane omo MPP Akroma party we ebete ya no na ma Ghana ye boka ye dream ade bi a omo te ya friend cash cow omo di gisika ewie sika nti ono no se nyame boa no na Ghana photo abama no na obeye president there are so many of these ministries obe merge no anase obe scrap no cry kasa scrap so amefo mu tie obi kasa I will scrap this ministry obe gu no and okay, I will merge. Now say ministry be to say aviation, any transport. I will say a kambom na ye bako. Ministry be to say to be a church. I'm trying to move a little faster. Into ministries be ha here say be church. I was saying under one umbrella. Near save cost. Near to me at the end of the day no. And so a save sika as a nation. Into John Mahama can or say there are some ministries Akufo Addo neba omiamu bie ya. They were using those ministries as cash cow. They were making money out of those ministries. They are not important. Into John Mahama says here to Abamana 2025 he is going to scrap some and also merge some. Now me be show the reason why here John Dramani Mahama asem wo kan no we Ghana ni bia also tie na sopem any asama Dr. Afrojan Swaka no it's basically the same statement no nyina make because the level of aid and waste in the system through ministries and government institutions that have been opened in Fasobia Niswa SA Ghana no the president to be John Mahama said oba he will cut it down. Remember when John Mahama was president he was using less ministers 86 and there were over 130 ministers in Kwasiade no moye they do nothing and they are wasting our money. These are statements we are Ghana young person you are interested in voting you are not supposed to underestimate it or see it as a joke and they will prove actual why John Dramani Mahama statement to make about merging and scrapping some ministries very important to save Ghana. Ninyana say I was say say John Dramani Mahama to say any ordinary politician sebio de on to me obeka consistently since John Mahama bar into mainstream politics he has never said anything I went to me anye adebia on to me biano onka and his statements have been consistent you say obi statement are consistent the original na also ogidino enu an okutem on sesana no on tesa ba omia onya kromfo onya daadafo onya obi a otwatro agitumi in the West Study John Dramani Mahama Jane Passer will be a statement like I said John Mahama Castle be we nobody in Ghana because he respects you the Ghanaian and I said wa o eto abamano no. It also di pebisa no okasa utie na supem na hu se asema okan de asema ye nyina gitum na ye ka etibon ho a ebetumi age Ghana every say ene Ghana sika sama aseri nyina ye Ministries bi Akufo Addo ne ba omiam bia omudi ewiam sika eno na John Mahama ba also be scrap it way back in 2019 na John Mahama catch Ghana for said se onya tumi a there are some ministries and institutions via Akufo Addo bia ene ba omiam bia emfaso ni so omudi wiam sika eninti de sika sem widen. This is 2019. This is what John Mahama said.
If you consider 40 ministers and you take some of the portfolios, procurement, you have a procurement minister, you have monetary and evaluation, you have planning. When there's a whole National Development Planning Commission, you know, you have aviation, railways, which could all have been submerged into transport. I mean, so there are things that we'll do. I mean, if I become president again, I'll merge all these ministries. Sanitation will go back to local government. I believe that can be handled there. You know, aviation and railways will go back into transport. And for business development, procurement, and all those other ministries, they will just be scrapped completely.
So you need to understand, he has been consistent. Onim senia ebuman, senia save sika, senia yeboa ema omagina ne naso. Now me be the reason why ntia e wo say ye nyina John Mahama kan sem si a ye tie na sopem na yeboa na be make sure say John Mahama ne NDC aba power because obi kan sem na nka wanya nka because ni power trofo in Ghana politics they be American John Mahama onye Jesus Christ. John Mahama has never lied to anybody in Ghana politics, never. When it comes to his political life, you cannot go bring one taper. I say John Mahama can say obesi 360 senior high schools one year. You can't because or respect to what to abamano no. Now my mention the Akufo Addo moye, the Baumia and Akufo Addo moye, senior omuya musika. Ye babe ko one institution be sa institutional ni din enye. There is an institution your friend a year Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation, GIADEC. Sign your friend, Ghana institution. Say, mo besa mi enlarge ni kakrama mo. I can do that for you to see. On my website, no be kono ne oho goyi. You're from the Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation, GIADEC. Sa institute we 2019 ena Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo ene MPP for etiye. Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo 2018-19 and omu bebie aban department for fra na say institution na ye frɛ no den GIADEC na omu dwumadie ni sen so kan document na wa se ona. This is what their job is supposed to be. The Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Act 2019 Act 988 established the contractual relationship between the state, GIADEC, and prospective investors in the development and promotion of the economy and efficiency of the integrated iron and steel industry along the entire iron and steel value chain from the mining of iron ore and its related minerals to the production of iron and steel for industrialization and economic growth. It's basically omote saadie we Akufo Addo mobile power and so ya pagana ye inti eba bete this thing called GIADEC. Na omudwumadie ni nyina say omo beboa e ma Ghana bibi ti say iron ene sebio ewo egudi e wa asase so e friend iron no osa all no ye betumi abo ho ban e develop no se ne ye betumi a commercialize no ya ton ma Ghana fo nya ho mfaso ama oman nya ho mfaso na se ne be ya omeme amam kire se ye benya mfaso wo ho inti Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo na MPP ba power no ena omo be bie sa GIADEC way. Now so uko wenima, this is what you see. Follow me closely. Ya ben kakran obi abeti ase. Now, so when you have a website, this is what you see. Vision, they have their vision there, and for clarity and for people to know, say these are facts. Our vision is the emergence of a vibrant, integrated iron and steel sector, which will serve as a catalyst for Ghana's accelerated industrial development. Our vision, our mission, our mission is simple. Our mission is to promote and develop an integrated iron and steel industry through the formulation and implementation of policies and regulations, exploration and leveraging of public-private investment partnership and joint ventures. Hey, the nation and the nation Oba omo mandate. Almost say our mandate. This is on their website. GIADEC mandates under the Acts of Parliament, Act 2019, Act 988 is to 1. Develop and promote an integrated iron and steel industry as enshrined in the Act. Encourage local content and technology transfer to boost local industrialization. And I don't want to bore you guys with their vision, their mission. You could see, say, these are all things made up. Nipebi and a church robrofubi in at the end of the day, no, Akufo Addo MPP mo and they created this government institution omondo so edebefa so enyeska. Now the question here is, sir, institutions will be brave, and the question here is, how much are we making out of these institutions, and how much are we losing through these institutions? These kind of institutions, Akufo Addo mati bebree, and ni nyina o Ghana, yebechire mu nyina o mase, and how are you losing a lot of money through these kinds of institutions Akufo Addo bie. And these things are all for party boys. These things are all for NPP for to make money, to make sure say omangasa omo enye sika edia gina power, edia state power. It when you hear GIADEC, basically omo jumane say iron and steel no omo ena omo ginem mabibia ejina na so. Now these are the people omo ye the leadership, and I say omo da GIADEC nano. You see this man, GIADEC 2019 EBA anameboa. This man is called, he is the CEO, Kwabena Bonsu Fojo, on a CEO of GIADEC. Could you believe, say, GIADEC almost 3 CEOs, three CEOs. This GIADEC for ya make 2019 and EBA almost 3 CEOs, 3. This is Ghana and the Akufo Addo Baumia. Now, this is CEO number 1. Now, they have another CEO. His name is Nicholas Ando, Deputy CEO, Administration and Finance. Your Deputy CEO who is in charge of Finance and Administration. This CEO number 2. Now, they have CEO number 3. Kwame Addo Esrifi, Deputy CEO, Operations. Into this small institution where you know almost 3 CEOs, Chief Executive Officers, Miensa. Do you know how much they are paid in a month? Do you know the benefits that comes with their job? Do you know how much allowances they take for every meeting? You have no idea, right? This GIADEC almost 3 CEOs. 3. Now, Mamenshwa there, more board Sunni management. This is Fui Gameli Segbezi, Deputy CEO, Strategy. Into almost 3 deputy CEOs plus the CEO 4. What you say? Almost 3 deputy CEOs and almost main CEO 4 CEOs. Our GIADEC 4. Why? Why do we have to have 4 CEOs managing one institution? 4. Now, Maminko menu na menchama DB. They all see a boy on channel Pometna TV, so non see a boy. They are church in Yama church Mudinya, they are liars, or I'm a lying. They are not part of it. Media debia me catch them. It's not in our interest to come and lie about anybody. And Yamimpo, I try to try thing in journalism. Into the city, you can and then your boy on China Umbra Radio, so my press conference, I can tell you a trophy, me see you, and then we take it from there. On website, you can go there and check. Now, Mamencho Omo Maka, 4 CEOs. Now, Oko Wenima, you will see this. Paul Asobaire, Director, MIS, Onoso. After the 4 CEOs, no, you Paul Asobaire. And you obi to say Prince Ofosu Bako, Director of Finance. Remember, one of the deputy CEOs is in charge of finance and administration. there is also somebody there who is the director of finance. GIADEC. Yeah, Baba Chemo, baby, Musika Nina F. Until John Mahama said he needs to come in and seal all these loopholes. Election a kono, enya joke. We are going to save Ghana. When we reform power. Now look at this person. And funny enough, these people, they don't go to the office. Over kono be anywhere. They don't go to the workplace. They don't. They are paid thousands of dollars. Opa momomba metro. How much they are paid every month? Me they no ba metro. These people are taking thousands of dollars a month. The next person is this person. Your friend Caroline Dodzi Iko, Director, Human Resource. Remember, one of the CEOs was also in charge of human resource. Now they have this lady. Patio, this is basically draining. You can say, loot. They saying loot and share was at the end of the so what is the NPP4 can sembi they be use our word now. That is what they believe in. Also, I'm catch NDC4 create loot and share. When you're from create loot and share, no NDC4 be the nothing. This is the root create loot and share. Wemu. Now we there. You be here Jimmy T. Vietnam suit tantan bi kekan kwase so we mu there. No. So this lady, also a human resource. Nobody is there. Now move forward. You see this gentleman. His name is Ohene Amankwa Jan, Director Legal. Lawyer, no. In kwase sema because you know oh wait, this one is legal. This one is legal. You hear? These are the people. And they have about 4 more. When you go to the website, you will see in Mahabini there. We don't have time for those people. So this is GIADEC. Now, Shadie. So from 2019, I take this GIADEC. No, there's something that has happened there. Now, the Auditor General, the Audit Service, conduct a audit service. Now, Osha, this is the final draft report. After this show, exactly right after this show, our team will publish this report on our website, www.loudsilencenews.com. Osaba, with all due respect page, Loud Silence TV, over all our web platforms, Kelvin Taylor, my official page, it will be there. We are going to publish this final draft report into kind document now. No shagilegi. Okay, document na internal audit agency. Oko I said draft ni. So a final draft report. This is the final report. Report on quality assurance of internal audit activities and assembly of internal existing controls. Sorry, an assessment of internal existing control at the Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation, GIADEC. This is January 2020 to March 2023. The report was released in August 2023. Omuti sa GIADEC we no 2019 no. Oma auditi omwa besi 2020 den 2020 March January. Inti the audit service no ewura omo office wo January of 2020 and audit from 2020 to 2023 August 2023 March. August 2023 last year and releasing this report for a whole 3 years. Now audit service now internally auditing, but senior auditor whole. But for 3 years now you're auditing our GIADEC 3 years now obian hwehwe omo now what kind of report now rebel when put is the list of it. Me ba check other institutions. And anytime see me we are, I'll publish everything. Create, loot and share. And I make sure mono. I want you people to know Otuma MPP bodam. You don't know what you are doing. You just want to be a slave. Forget about communities. No, these people came to destroy you. So for 3 good years, I say Akufo Addo must say, "Omate sa GIADEC we near audit omo tamusi kanom de Jubilee House." No, your internal auditor or and audit service for say they are going in to check them. They have hidden this report from you people because the bar radio for no can. Me I'll forward it to team. In fact, forwarded to Roland Walker, forwarded to Prince Minka, forwarded to Johnny Hughes. Forward this document to Kwame Bobi Ansa. Forwarded to who else? Bella Wundi or honeymoon. Hey Bella, into China to an opinion. So also I know about it. I know Sana General. Hey Bella Wundi. Mini pay a friend. One Yankee. No feel pow. That is it. I can't be crash your reaching as why. Nice and pay a gig him no about no ding. One take searching police. And you know Ghana. Happy marriage though. All right. Inti. Bobi ansam nya de bema mo yebemo bia. Now. Yanko eye issue nankasem Randy Abe say on the oba na sebio or entertaining kwasiafo momkeka Nana Komia was not supposed to be on Good Morning Ghana again. Randy Abe, you are 50 years, you are not supposed to entertain foolishness. People come on your show and they are lying and you are being diplomatic. Sack them and tell them you are not a kid. You are 50 years now. Aka 20 penasa. Until this is not the time for you to entertain foolishness. If the person sitting there is your co-equal and he's fooling himself, tell him, respect me, respect my platform. Don't come here and lie. And it's very important to do that. But I want to find out for some journalism. You are a very good journalist. As much as sometimes you are very strong on the issues, when people come there 1 time, 2 times to disrespect your platform by lying, don't give them access to your platform. Thank you very much, Randy Abe. Now, Yanko Eye reporting. Hey, me text message there. I mean, your text message be free journalist back home. Me to a day here. You will get it. Oh, okay. You see, sa Akwawe. Hey, and some the audio mo picture de pe Akwawe. You see, Oko Kelvin FM a political show no. Anopa political show what so. Konfo oye wait the report the profile aba the profile ni ohun okay Kwame dance no okay ohini Jan ohini amankwa Jan yes ya no pobe connect Kelvin to kan otigizdek kro no kwa Akwawe GIADEC for toka amano ene otwi se ne Ghana for sika onye dwuma bia enkwasia Vietnam suit no so na no wahye no dot kwasia sam we ene ot GIADEC kro no nkoa ewifo nkoa ya de be hye no. All right, let's move forward. Now yanko inside the wagon. Now so call report my friend be executive summary ye we nkoa na yekoda kra no ano no Ghana for nyina nim no kra no. This is what we call the executive summary. Ghana for the no executive summary no. CBT was screen so if you want to read it. Mama has to read it kakra kire mo a. Na me kire mo nkwasi ade ankofo we aye e wo GIADEC wo. 3 years ya audit afedi audit obo. 1.0 executive summary. I'll take my time to read this. In line with the mandate of the Internal Audit Agency, a team from the agency was tasked to establish the rationale for the non-submission of the mandatory statutory report by GIADEC, required under Section 3 of Act 658 and Section 83(7) of Act 921. The objective of the assignment was to provide quality assurance and assessment of internal controls along the audit thrust areas to be audited. Internal controls along the audit trust areas to be audited by the external auditors, that is audit service, in any future audit. So basically, GIADEC, they didn't avail themselves for auditing. So for 3 years, no more to no diska. In the audit service for them say no. Internally, no, they are not conducting any audits. So the external auditors decided to enter there and say that DNA koswaha. A dear pan koswaha. A year obia auditing for 3 years. Now, Yanko inside, this is the executive summary. We are publishing BBR. The team is on standby. In fact, Oma watermarking in you be publishing my marking kind. Now, the key issues identified from the assessment, which raised serious concerns and requires prompt management attention, include but not limited to the following. Into the Oma Yeno Enie. Where brother friend say, Yakasa executive reporter, Uko report moi, you bet me jum kitty, but we are born tougher. Moi, more so I mean, 12 on the about here, summary the one shot and tears Yakase, ya summarize Bibia, ya born tougher. Ain't it tough on a mebo boss watch? You read the document, Mama, no more could you jum. Inti jujumu what about hey sir yakasi about the top fire because oh CEO ni tamusika say ko ye na uko paper no say CEO ni tamusika no na board member gina ha or time in the back pocket and or time be man the girlfriend and then your friend details no but when your friend summary your board the tougher it has been summarized so I'm for me feel mo me anko enim ya ni kakra obia betete obiato beti now ukoma number 1 dream my boy kwasi ade omo here for 3 years. Oblighty. Now number 1. Omo say audit service for ko mu dom ko hu ne supervision and corporate governance oversight responsibility issues. Into omo bibi omo friend no governance oversight. The omo ko hu wo honie. I'm say failure to constitute an audit committee. Sir GIADEC for 3 years. No money audit committee with you more. Omunim confirmation and kratem with you more. But a statutory, I was say abaya jume bia or see audit committee oma dano or as time goes on, they will be looking into the day-to-day administration and expenses of the institution. Sir GIADEC we na Akufo Addo te or the baomiano ye audit service committee or okay, an audit committee. Oba number 3 the omuye ni bini allocation of vehicle and office space to the governing board. Omo tamusika and omo talka edema board no. And omo sa tamusika say omo ko high office edema board. Allocation omo tamusika twitwiri die eto 4 runners edema board for. Now oko number 4 omo say payments without memos initiated for approval